Hi, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. My name is Gabby, and it means so much to me that you're on this journey with us. I'm beyond grateful. I just wanted to give an update on how I'm doing, how I'm feeling. I woke up like 15 minutes ago. I made some decaf coffee. I just wanted to have a chat and talk to you all about what I'm doing differently, how I'm feeling, etc. So my last video, I was definitely down a little bit. I definitely feel mentally better, and that's because I've started doing a little bit more. So some things that I've started to implement that are helping me feel better is, one, I got a diffuser and some essential oils, and in the morning I've been diffusing Breathe, which is like a mixture of different essential oils that are helping my sinuses. So my sinuses are clearing so much faster throughout the day. I know, like, I sound nasally now. And it's like everything's just dripping and draining, and that's been so helpful. Today is my day off for the morning, but I have been running, hiking, or just like moving in some way, yoga, something in the mornings. And then I've been doing these, like, my husband's a personal trainer and nutritional coach, and he has me doing these circuits that aren't like crazy cardio or anything like that, but just some fun things for me to get moving. We got some kettlebells and we have a TRX and stuff like that. And so I've been doing some circuits about 3 to 4 times a week, and just feeling a little bit more myself in that regard. We did go climb a 14er, which was an absolute dream of mine to do. And while we were out there, we saw this family that had a 10-month-old in a little carrier, and she was so cute, and she had her little sunglasses on and a snowsuit, and she was just adorable. She was so adorable, and she's already been on 4 14ers, which is like nuts. Excuse me. Which is nuts, and they just gave us some advice and tips, and that just made us feel so much better. It made me feel so much better. But I think overall, like, I couldn't have asked for a better experience. I went slow and went a good pace, which was hard for me, and I thought mentally it would be harder, but I just enjoyed it so much. And just knowing, like, I felt fine, so baby was feeling fine, and yeah, just taking it in, soaking it in. It may be the only one I do this year. I ended up sleeping like a solid 14 hours after that, which I knew I was going to be tired. Like, I knew it, so I wasn't disappointed or upset with myself. That's abnormal for me, but yeah, it felt good. It felt good. What else? So aside from those little things, like just trying to be a little bit more myself, one of you suggested downloading Expectful, like a meditation app for mothers, and I've started doing that. I've started listening to an audiobook called Natural Mama, and she's also another YouTuber, and I don't know much about her, but I was recommended the book, so I started listening to that. And I think in some regards, like, listening to a parenting book or like a pregnancy book is starting to make me feel a little bit more connected. And because of that, like, we've started looking into like what a birthing plan is and what we want for our birth, what I want for our birth. We've looked into our birthing center and like started to look up kind of when we should be touring. We've also done research into like a birthing class. So in a lot of sense, I just feel like I don't know, like, not in control. Like, I'm doing something. I think that that's, like, the biggest thing is, like, I've been so afraid to invest myself into the pregnancy that, like, if something went wrong, like, I'd be devastated, which, like, is going to be the case no matter what. Whether I invest myself or not, that I'm going to be devastated. So if anything goes wrong. And so I think by starting to take some baby steps, I'm starting to feel a little bit more engaged, a little bit more excited. And for that, I'm like super grateful. So in a lot of ways, yeah, I'm just trying to be more connected and being more honest with people in my life about it. I think, like, I know people know that it's hard for me. It's not something I talk about. Like, I don't really talk about my pregnancy. People know I'm pregnant, but it's hard for me. It's just hard. And with that, I will go into the biggest thing is I found a PAL group, so a pregnancy after loss support group. And I'm right now in the process of interviewing to get into it and seeing if insurance will cover it. If not, like, we'll probably just pay to be a part of the group for a one-time fee. I know that there are free ones, but just someone that has a history with an eating disorder, and I've been in groups, I've been in bad groups before. I really need a very, like, safe, protected space. And I have found that groups that, not necessarily groups you have to pay for, but groups that have interview process and are a little lengthier to get in have been the most beneficial for me. But I'm very excited and hopeful that I'll get into this group. So I've started that process, and hopefully it won't be this coming week, but it'll be the following week will be my first PAL group, and I'm excited to share that experience with you all. I think you guys have helped me so much see that I really, really need that. And my husband's excited that I'm taking steps towards helping myself and just trying to connect to other women who know what I'm going through. Pregnancy after loss is hard. Ooh, is it hard? Sorry, I don't know why I'm tearing up, but it's a lot harder than I ever thought it would be. I think we just wanted a kid so bad. We just wanted a child so bad that, like, I was willing to do anything. I was willing to have this surgery. I was willing to have a whole tracking cycle process, and I was willing to be patient. And so I was willing to take the first trimester off and things like that. And so I think for me, it was just the reality of how hard it is. The anxiety is so real. It's hit me a little bit harder the second trimester, especially approaching 20 weeks, which is crazy, to think that on the 4th, I'll be halfway through this pregnancy. I start to think of the things that could happen later in pregnancy now. And that's hard for me. So I'm glad that I'm doing this. I'm so thankful for your support, because you all and my coworker, who was also in a very similar situation as me, she's going to this group too. And I think just having the support to go do something like this is very abnormal for me. But I'm excited. So yeah, there's that. I'm trying to think what else so I got a snoogle. So when we went and did that 14er, Travis surprised me with a snoogle to sleep in the back of the car, because I've been really struggling. I'm not big, like tummy big yet, but like when I lay on my side, I get really bad ligament pains on my hips, like whatever. So if I'm laying on my left side, I'll have really bad round ligament pain on my right side and my hips. So we got that, and that's been helping so much. My sleep has just been so much better and so much more consistent. So very appreciative of that, and I know that that's helping my mental health a ton. I thought there was something else, but I cannot think of it for the life of me. Okay, so my memory card got full, so I had to delete some things. So the things that I'm doing, and then the one thing that I forgot. So I am moving more, but with less intensity, so my anxiety is less. I'm doing the diffuser and diffusing a lot more things to help like clear out my sinuses and just make me feel more relaxed. It's been super helpful. We got the snoogle to help me sleep. I am looking into the PLA group and in the process of interviewing for that. And the last thing is I asked my doctor if I could get a fetal Doppler to check for the heart rate or the heartbeat at home. And that is in the mail. She said I could do that. Our anatomy scan is July 13th, and I just it's been such a long time, and I think that would help my anxiety. I'm hoping to only use it twice a week, but minimum, like Travis wants me to only use it once a week just to like check in, make sure it's good. So let me know your experiences with those, if you've had any experiences with those. I'd love to know what you do or how you comfort yourself through this process. But yeah, that's kind of what's going on. I feel a solid like 8 out of 10 right now. Oh, I am also working from home again. And I think this time it's been a better going around. Like I think like the MC, being able to go to the grocery store, seeing people one-on-one or in groups of like, 4 or 5 or less, has been helpful. And my parents are coming in town soon. So I think working from home right now has been better for me than it was the first time when everything was on lockdown and I couldn't go anywhere. So yeah, that's it. I just wanted to give you guys a quick update. I do plan on still making like our announcement video and like how I put it together and how we filmed it and shot it and stuff like that, because I have it, and even if I never post it publicly, you all are like family to me and it means the world that I have your support right now, and so I'd like you all to see it at least. And then we are doing a gender reveal with our family that I'm going to film and share with our friends privately before I put it up on YouTube, but that is going to come at the mid-July or so. And so, yeah, let me know what other things you'd like to see. If you'd like to see my circuit videos, I don't know. I don't find that super interesting, so I don't think other people would find that super interesting. But yeah, those are the things that I kind of have on my plate. And now that I'm home, I have more time to film things, and now that I'm in a better headspace as well, that's also the same. So let me know if there's anything I can pray for you for, how your pregnancies are going, how you're handling everything with what's going on in the world, and if there's anything that I can do for you. I am so grateful for all of you, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!